Hi everybody, it's Dr. Magnifico from Jarrettsville and Poppy.com. It is a beautiful snowy day here. Snow. The puppies and I inside, staying warm. The kitties are all sleeping somewhere. And so we started 2025 off with a new nonprofit to help encourage more pet providers to offer affordable care so that people can get to meaningful treatment options with limited funds. So that will be another video or few for me to share. But we have really taken a stance on helping people find affordable care. We have been very vocal about this. I am a big advocate of affordable care and providing people options, not the options that work for the provider. It's not what works for me as the practice owner. It's what works for you as the pet parent to get you a meaningful, life-changing, treatment plan for your pet. And we see many of these. These are blocked cats, so cats with urinary blockages. These are dogs with GDVs, so twisted, like a distended, twisted stomach. These are foreign bodies, so animals that have swallowed something, ingested something, and now it's clogging their intestines. And these are pyometras. So dogs who have not been spayed can get an infection in their reproductive tract that's called the pyometra. So those are primarily what we're seeing. And really of those, it's the blocked cats, it's the foreign bodies, the urinary blockages, and then the pyometra. So those are the cases that we see a lot of. If you are a Jarrettsville Vet client, we will move mountains for you. We will come in, I will change my schedule, I will postpone appointments, I will come and I will help you. You are somebody that I'm already responsible for. I already feel indebted to. You have been a client of ours. You have helped our practice stay afloat and viable and become who we are. And in return, we take care of you on the good days and the bad days. Like that's always been our ethos. But increasingly, private practice has turned into corporate hands, and there is not any sort of sense of responsibility or loyalty. And therefore, when you have an emergency, they send you to the ER. The ERs are now also increasingly corporate owned, and the price point that used to be $2,000, which was still expensive, is now $6,000 to $8,000 to $10,000 to $12,000 to $14,000, and people just don't have access to that at 2:00 in the morning, or have it in their savings account or their bank account that they can just go pull it out. So we're asking people to have insurance, which still doesn't pay you at point of care, or to apply for care credit, which is not guaranteed to give you to accept you. So some of these people can't even get care credit. So I get called increasingly. Today, there have been 3 phone calls. 3 people have called the clinic because they're at an ER or there's some place where they need immediate help. And someone says, call Jarrettsville Vet. So now we are becoming the soup kitchen to everybody for emergency care. And every time we get that phone call, our heart breaks and we try to help people. Sometimes there's very extenuating circumstances, like it's snowing and it's my day off and I have to have a day off every so often because I can't run myself into the ground and then I can't take care of anybody. But right now, Dr. Morgan's at the clinic doing one of the intestinal foreign bodies on a cat. We had a young small toy breed dog who was at another local ER who cannot urinate, and there are multiple stones stuck, and that dog needs surgery right now. He needs it right now. I can't postpone him till tomorrow morning, or very unlikely. So we had to make a really hard decision. We had to say we couldn't take care of him, and I think that meant that pet wasn't going to get any care at all, and euthanasia was the only option. There's another person who just called who's got another cat with another foreign body, and I'm going to go in tomorrow. I'm going to say, do this, this, and this. We're going to try to get you through the night because that's the best I can do. We close in an hour and I can't go in and do surgery and then not stay there all night. So I'm going to try to get them through tomorrow morning. And then I'm going to go in on my other day off and take care of another animal who needs a foreign body surgery. If that cat does well overnight, I'm going to do a video tomorrow. We're going to talk about this case. I'm going to get social media for this case, and I'm going to help raise funds for this case if they can't do it on their own. But this is what happens. I have now kind of built this ethos and this purpose and this mission, and it means that I get called on a lot, and it is hard for me to say no, and it's hard for me to turn people away. And then in any case that I can, I'm going to help, and then I'm going to share these cases with you. We're going to hopefully educate the public and help you all avoid these problems, and I'm going to encourage you all to be really careful where you spend your dollars. Talk to your veterinarian, develop a relationship with a veterinarian who's going to take care of you in the good times and the bad, and then stick with those veterinarians and be really good to them and say thank you. and bring them cookies and shower them with gifts, because when your rainy day comes, you really need them in your court. Be very careful about the ERs that you choose. You pick and choose. There are very few of them that are privately owned or will work with you. I know of one in this country right now that will help you regardless of how much money you've got in your bank account. One. And then have certainly a pet savings plan in place or some emergency fund. And then ask them, here's my budget. Here's what I need. You can follow me on YouTube. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow my blog, and I have lots of tips there on how to negotiate with an ER practice so that you can get your pet out alive. And then thank you to those ERs that are sharing options with people. It would be really great if they shared affordable options, but at least they're giving you places to call. And there are places like Spay Now, which is local, Helping Hands, which is local, and then I'm developing a team of local practices to help so we can kind of manage this problem together. Be careful, be kind, say thank you, and be good to those people who are going to be good to you in good times and bad, on the snowy days and the not snowy days. Take care, and I'll keep you posted. Bye.